Yes, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jack Farmer, and I'm here for Santino Bros Wrestling. And today we have something truly special in store for you. Get ready for an adrenaline pumping, high flying, and hard hitting extravaganza that you won't want to miss. Coming up on April 27th in Azusa, California, is Santino Bros Wrestling highly anticipated event, Fight Night 7. That's right, folks. The brightest stars and most promising athletes of Santino Bros are set to collide in an unforgettable night of action. And trust me when I say, this is a show that will have you on the edge of your seat from the opening bell to the final pinfall. Fight Night 7 promises an electrifying card, which we'll discuss here shortly, featuring a mix of grueling grudge matches, high stakes championship bouts, and incredible athletic displays from some of our most talented wrestlers. With the Intercity Championship on the line and personal rivalries reaching their boiling point, you can be sure that these ass kickers will leave it all in the ring. But it's not just about the action between the ropes, as fans on YouTube and live in attendance, tickets are still on sale, can also expect a high-octane atmosphere with jaw-dropping entrances, passionate promos, and maybe even a surprise or two in store for the capacity crowd. So mark your calendars, clear your schedules, and grab your popcorn because it's going to be a good one. Stay tuned for our preview and expert analysis as I break down the top matches. You're watching the Santino Bros Fight Night 7 preview show, and we'll be back right after this. Welcome back to our coverage of Santino Bros Wrestling's Fight Night 7. A last-minute added matchup looks to be a thrilling triple threat match that will test the limits of courage, determination, and sheer audacity. In one corner, we have the debonair destroyer, Alec Tomas, representing Armenia and renowned for his devilish good looks. Alec has proven time and time again that he's more than just a pretty face. With an unyielding spirit and an unmatched ability to fight through pain, there's no doubt he'll be bringing his A game to the ring. On the other side, we have the boisterous, brash, and unapologetically brazen Thad Maximus. This college dropout turned pro wrestler is embracing his frat boy roots and making it his mission to party hard and hit harder. Don't let his antics fool you, though. Underneath that cocky exterior lies a powerful competitor with a drive to win at all costs. Last, but certainly not least, we have the explosive Eddie Rohr. Fresh off a big injury, Eddie is looking to officially make his return to Santino Bros and has been seen teaming up with the equally unpredictable Savannah Stone and wreaking havoc on unsuspecting golf courses, but more on that later. With a point to prove and a fire reignited within him, Eddie Rohr is a force to be reckoned with in this triple threat showdown. With each competitor bringing their unique styles and no shortage of personal animosity, this high-stakes matchup is sure to be a roller coaster ride of action. Who will emerge victorious in this epic clash of personalities? Will Alec Tomas's resilience and heart lead him to victory? Can Thad Maximus' braggadocious style and raw power bring him to the top? Or will Eddie Rohr's fearless aggression propel him to triumph? There's only one way to find out, is to tune in to Santino Bros Wrestling Fight Night 7 on April 27th in Azusa. Trust me, folks, you do not want to miss this edge-of-your-seat triple threat showdown. Welcome back to our exclusive coverage of Santino Bros Wrestling Fight Night 7. One of the most compelling and personal matchups of the night features a bitter rivalry between two wrestlers who have a lot more on the line than just victory. It's a clash between a respected wrestling coach and a scorned competitor seeking retribution. In one corner, we have Eli Everfly, a seasoned wrestling coach and trainer who has honed his craft and many others at the prestigious Santino Bros Wrestling Academy. Known for his technical prowess and aerial offense, Eli has been a guiding force for the next generation of wrestling superstars. But this time, he steps into the ring not just as a mentor, but as a competitor. His opponent, Chris Nasty, is no stranger to adversity. Recently coming back from a devastating injury, Chris has displayed incredible resilience and determination to reclaim his spot in the wrestling world. However, his return is fueled by a burning desire for retribution, as he claims, as we saw in the clip earlier, that Eli Everfly failed to reach out to him during his recovery. The animosity between these two runs deep, and Chris Nasty is out to prove that he's been disrespected. Adding fuel to the fire, as we saw in the last clip, Chris Nasty also revealed his resentment towards Eli Everfly for main eventing the show in which Chris Nasty was injured. Believing that Eli Everfly capitalized on Chris Nasty's misfortune, Chris has vowed to teach Eli a lesson in respect by beating it into him at Fight Night 7. This intense grudge match promises to be a hard-hitting affair, showcasing not only the physical prowess of these two skilled competitors, but also the raw emotions that can only come from a deeply personal rivalry. Will Eli Everfly's experience and technical skill give him the edge in this heated battle? Or will Chris Nasty's channel the anger and resentment into a dominating performance, proving once again that he deserves the respect he's been denied? The stage is set for a dramatic showdown, and Fight Night 7 is where it all comes to a head. Make sure you don't miss a single moment of this electrifying match, either live or in person in Azusa. We're previewing Santino Bros Wrestling Fight Night 7. Another match that's been guaranteed to bring the house down is a battle of brains, brawn, and attitude as two wildly different personalities collide in the squared circle. In one corner, we have Darwin Finch, a perfect blend of punk rock energy and scientific intellect. With his nerdy demeanor and extensive experience in the world of professional wrestling, Darwin has become a fan favorite by standing up against the bullies of Santino Bros Wrestling. Always ready to drop some knowledge both in and out of the ring, he's a force to be reckoned with. Facing off against him is the brash and bold up-and-comer James Brady. Bursting onto the scene with a ton of attitude and a hunger for success, James has quickly made a name for himself as a tenacious and cocky competitor. However, his recent actions have put him in the crosshairs of Darwin Finch. The conflict between these two wrestlers ignited when Darwin attempted to mentor James, offering advice on focus and discipline. But instead of taking Darwin's words to heart, James viciously attacked him, boasting that he has an equation that Darwin simply can't solve. Now, at Fight Night 7, these two will settle their differences in a match that's sure to be as thrilling as it is intense. Can Darwin Finch's experience and scientific strategy outsmart the brash young star? Or will James Brady's raw talent and relentless attitude prove too much for the punk rock Poindexter to handle? Get ready for a collision of wits and wills as the veteran and the upstart duke it out for the supremacy of Santino Bros Wrestling Fight Night 7. You won't want to miss a second of this hard-hitting contest when it goes down on April 27th in Azusa. Tickets are still available, and it will be streaming live at youtube.com/@SantinoBros. Stay tuned as we continue our comprehensive coverage of Fight Night 7, bringing you all the latest news and expert analysis for this unforgettable night of wrestling action. Welcome back as we continue our exciting coverage of Santino Bros Wrestling Fight Night 7. In addition to the incredible matches we've already previewed, there's a captivating mystery that's been brewing, and it's sure to have fans on the edge of their seats. Recently, a mysterious figure was spotted at a local bar watching Santino Bros Wrestling on his phone with keen interest. This enigmatic individual, whose face remained concealed, caught the attention of onlookers as he mounted his motorcycle and sped off. The question on everyone's mind is, who could this shadowy character be? Rumors have been flying and speculation is at an all-time high. Is this newcomer known only as Red Williams, a seasoned veteran looking to make a surprise return to the ring? Or perhaps a promising rookie eager to make a name for himself? The air of mystery surrounding this individual has fans buzzing with anticipation as they eagerly await any new clues or revelations. As we approach Fight Night 7, one can't help but wonder if this enigmatic figure will make an appearance, potentially shaking up the entire event and leaving a lasting impact on Santino Bros. Could we be on the verge of witnessing the arrival of a new wrestling sensation or the return of a long-lost legend? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, the intrigue surrounding this mysterious biker adds yet another layer of excitement to Santino Bros Fight Night 7. You won't want to miss a single moment of the action on April 27th from Azusa as we all wait with bated breath to discover the true identity of this shadowy figure. Stay tuned for more updates and analysis as we get closer to the big event. And remember, anything can happen at Santino Bros, so keep your eyes peeled for any new developments. Welcome back, folks. We continue our comprehensive preview of Santino Bros Wrestling Fight Night 7. Another match that's sure to captivate the audience is an epic clash between two diametrically opposed personalities, each vying for supremacy in the wrestling world. In one corner, we have the poetic and technically gifted Richie Coy. Known for their flowery personality and eloquent verses, Richie has become a fan favorite for their unique combination of wrestling skill and artistic flair. But their upcoming match has taken on a more personal dimension as they've been haunted by nightmares of their opponent, adding an eerie psychological element to this rivalry. Facing off against Richie Coy is the intimidating and massive Big Dick Haas. With a penchant for brutalizing his opponents and controversial alliance with the despised Cam Gates, Big Dick Haas has become one of the most hated figures in Santino Bros. His sheer size and power make him a formidable adversary, and he's more than ready to use those attributes to his advantage. The seeds of their rivalry were sown during the Scramble match at California Love, where both wrestlers were vying for a shot at the coveted Intercity Championship. Although neither emerged victorious that night, the tension between them has continued to escalate, reaching a boiling point that can only be resolved in the ring at Fight Night 7. Will Richie Coy's poetic prowess and technical acumen be enough to topple the monstrous Big Dick Haas? Or will Haas's brute force and ruthless tactics prove too much for the enigmatic wordsmith? One thing is certain, this explosive confrontation is set to be a must-see spectacle with both wrestlers determined to prove their worth and settle their differences once and for all. Make sure you don't miss this high-stakes battle of finesse versus furiosity at Santino Bros Fight Night 7. Stay tuned as we continue our coverage, bringing you expert analysis and all the latest news on this unforgettable night of wrestling action. Welcome back, and we are continuing to bring you the latest updates and analysis for Santino Bros Fight Night 7. A match that's sure to have fans on the edge of their seats is a bitter grudge match between two former friends turned bitter rivals. In one corner, we have the DKC, a talented wrestler who made a name for himself at Santino Bros before embarking on a journey to hone his craft in New Japan Pro Wrestling. With a storied history that includes teaming up with Cam Gates, the DKC's return to Santino Bros was initially met with excitement and anticipation by his former Bomb Squad partner, the cunning and calculating Cam Gates. After the DKC's departure, Cam embraced a ruthless, win-at-all-cost mentality that has earned him the ire of fans and fellow wrestlers alike. Aligning himself with the despised Big Dick Haas and forming the notorious Cam Gates Keepers, Cam has become a force to be reckoned with. Things between the Bomb Squad ignited at California Love, where the DKC and Cam Gates reunited as a tag team to face the formidable Krusty Crew. When Cam was in danger, the DKC selflessly pushed him out of harm's way, taking a brutal beating in the process. Despite this act of loyalty, Cam's thirst for victory led him to betray his friend, orchestrating an attack by Big Dick Haas on the DKC after the match. Now, at Fight Night 7, the stage is set for an epic showdown between these two former allies. The DKC seeks revenge for the betrayal he suffered at the hands of Cam Gates, while Cam aims to solidify his position as a top competitor by putting down his old friend once and for all. Will the DKC's skills and determination be enough to overcome Cam Gates' treachery and cunning tactics? Or will Cam Gates and his keepers continue their reign of terror by defeating the DKC in this highly personal grudge match? Don't miss a second of this heart-stopping clash between former friends turned bitter enemies at Santino Bros Fight Night 7 on April 27th in Azusa and streaming at youtube.com/@SantinoBros. Stay tuned for more exclusive coverage on this unforgettable night of wrestling action. Welcome back as we're diving deeper into the thrilling matchup set for Santino Bros Fight Night 7. One of the most highly anticipated bouts of the night will be for the prestigious Intercity Championship, as a beloved fighting champion faces off against a cunning and dangerous challenger. Defending the Intercity Championship is the vibrant and energetic Delilah Doom, a fan favorite who embraces the spirit of 80s aerobics. Known for her determination and heart, Delilah has faced her fair share of adversity since capturing the title, becoming a target for many of her fellow competitors. Despite numerous attacks, including a shocking incident involving Savannah Stone and Eddie Roard during a mini golf outing with her husband Eli Everfly, Delilah remains undeterred in her quest to be a fighting champion. Challenging for the title is the wily veteran Ray Rosas, a former Santino Bros champion who recently made a surprise return to the promotion. Filling in an open spot in the scramble match at California Love, Ray shocked the world by emerging victorious and earning a shot at Delilah's coveted championship. But his triumphant return took a darker turn when he attacked Delilah Doom after her successful title defense, declaring that his time is now and drawing the ire of the fans. As these two skilled competitors prepare to clash at Fight Night 7, the stakes have never been higher. Will Delilah Doom's unwavering and fighting spirit be enough to overcome the crafty and ruthless tactics of Ray Rosas? Or will Ray's experience and cunning prove too much for the fan favorite champion, leading to a new inner city champion? Get ready for an unforgettable championship showdown as Delilah Doom and Ray Rosas go head-to-head in a high-stakes battle for the inner city championship at Santino Bros Fight Night 7. You won't want to miss a moment of this electrifying contest as both wrestlers give their all in pursuit of glory and gold on April 27th in Azusa and streaming on YouTube at Santino Bros. Stay tuned for more exclusive coverage and the latest news on this action-packed night of wrestling excitement. Welcome back as we continue to delve into the exhilarating lineup for Santino Bros Fight Night 7 on April 27th in Azusa and streaming live at youtube.com/@Santino Bros. The main event promises to be an unforgettable clash of styles with a pair of young, electrifying fan favorites going toe-to-toe with a dominant, powerful, and ruthless veteran team. Introducing the Krusty Crew, the dynamic duo of Lucas Riley and Dom Kubrick. This fresh and explosive team made their debut at California Love, delivering a critically acclaimed match of the night performance that saw them triumph over the formidable Bomb Squad. With their high-flying, fast-paced style, the Krusty Crew has quickly captured the hearts of wrestling fans everywhere. Standing in their way are the seasoned and feared team of Raw Meat, featuring the notorious Raunchy Rico, a Southern California bully with decades of experience, and the Santino Bros champion Che Cabrera, who has reigned supreme during the era of Cabrera since capturing the title at Legends Never Die. Accompanied by their obnoxious manager, the water boy Damian Arsenic, known for his incessant chatter and water bottle antics, Raw Meat has become one of the most despised teams in Santino Bros wrestling. This high-stakes main event is shaping up to be a true battle of contrasts as the lightning-fast, crowd-pleasing Krusty Crew face off against the methodical, merciless, and powerful Raw Meat. Will the youthful exuberance of Lucas Riley and Dom Kubrick be enough to topple the experienced and brutal tandem of Raunchy Rico and Che Cabrera? Or will the cunning tactics and brute force of Raw Meat extinguish the blazing momentum of the Krusty Crew? Fans are sure to be on the edge of their seats as these two exceptional teams collide in the Fight Night 7 main event with pride, honor, and bragging rights all on the line. Don't miss this monumental clash as the future of Santino Bros Wrestling hangs in the balance. Keep it locked on Santino Bros Wrestling social media and be sure to get your tickets now for the show on April 27th in Azusa or streaming live at youtube.com/Santino Bros. Make sure to visit SantinoBros.net to pick up your own merch to wear to the show as we count down to the thrilling spectacle that is Santino Bros Fight Night 7. My name is Jack Farmer. Follow me at Real Jack Farmer across all social media, and I'll see you in Azusa.